Hello, ladies, gents, and all the thrifty individuals out there scouring the internet for the best deals. We return to the daily challenge of Spelunky. It is the 24th question mark. the day after Thanksgiving. Happen to have the weekend off, so you get 2 daily challenges in a row. Of course, you're not going to see this until a couple days after this is played, so it's going to be a little while until the reality that is happening right now catches up to the reality that you are living right now. This is a time capsule from maybe 3-4 days ago. Isn't it incredible? Amazing. There's a lot of money all over this place, but I'm picking it up because I ain't got no time for no nonsense. I do have time, I have plenty of time, but no nonsense at all is allowed. There's a no nonsense run where no nonsense shall be indulged in any way. Absolutely forbidden, prohibited. I want to be in there. I want to be in there. I will pay a rope to be in there. I don't think it's worth this rope, but damn it, I'm going to go in here because I heard Major Stupid call me and he deserves all of my help. He absolutely is. Whoa! You know, I'm kind of sad that didn't kill me. I'm kind of sad that did not just kill me outright, because it would have been a beautiful death. It would have been one of the best deaths ever in my entire career as a Spelunker. To die in 1-1 from a crush block like that, it would have been glorious. So I am slightly sad that it did not happen. You're not gonna get me. You're not gonna get me with your stupid... Oh boy. Oh boy. It got super screwed over. Thank goodness I got lucky there. Got super screwed over by the arrangement of things and me being kind of dense. But hey, we made it through. It's all that matters. We survived that horrendous interaction that I should have died by any standard, by any measure. I should be dead right now. We made it through, so it's all good. There's a bunch of money up there. Can't really do anything about it. Maybe we can use the spider to trigger that arrow trap. I don't think it's possible. Ain't gonna happen. There's no real reason to go into those places, so I think we're just going to leave. Makes me sad, but it's just the way the things need to go. Another very short level in Spelunky, not liking it so far. Not liking it very much at all. I often get asked about all the remixes that we hear. Like right now, this is definitely a remix of the classic Spelunky tunes. Like, it's always in the description, fellas. It's always in the description. Check the freaking description. Stop asking me questions. It's a remix by Johan Martin, who just felt, I assume, simply felt like making some Spelunky tunes with the classic tracks of Spelunky, and I like them very much, so I put them into the game, into our wonderful game, and you know, that's the entirety of the story. Forget how exactly I learned that they existed. I don't know. I don't think that he contacted me. I just heard them somehow. I forget. I completely forget. So let's just not make up a story. Let's simply say, yeah, I don't know. Instead of the typical... we'll grab it. The typical approach, whenever you don't know something, you just make it up. No, that's not the way we're going to do that. I deserved that arrow to shoot straight into my face. It didn't happen though. Question. Why is there no shopkeeper music? Just Spelunky trolling me. That's the answer to that question right there. Let's see if we can murder this guy from the safety of this nice cubbyhole. He should be dying shortly. But of course we also need to deal with the evil shopkeeper scumbag inside the vault. He's not dead. I think we're going to free this guy and let him be a crazy person. I am a bit concerned that the crush block has... No, he didn't. Okay, it didn't. I was about to say the crush block has blocked him from traversing the area. Didn't though. Now this guy is here. Wow. Pretty sure he won't get out of there until I get close enough, and then he'll do exactly what he wants, whatever the hell he wants to do. This is pretty annoying. I have to do with the ghost is going to be pretty damn infuriating. To ghost everything, I don't think I'll have time. Yeah, I don't have time to throw a corpse in there. So maybe I could have grabbed Jake. Could have grabbed Jake, throw him in there, open that chest. That's his stance. I'm just going to have to grab the chest out of there to be able to ghost the whole thing. For the time being, though, we can make our way back up, see if there's anything to... Okay, this is a terrible idea. Let's maybe go back out. Because there's nothing to be gained by going that way. There's only death. There's only death by strangulation of a ghost. Of the ghost. Very upsetting circumstance up there. But it should be easy enough. Should be easy enough to work around this ghost, get all the money in here. Get that other chest. Get it ghosted like so. Fantastic. Alright. Should be pretty damn straightforward. We're also going to grab Jake, put him through the exit. Unfortunately, those gems at the bottom, unless I feel adventurous enough with this shopkeeper, and I think that I do feel adventurous, going to just murder him, trying to get that money that way. Because damn it, I deserve it. I worked for it so hard. I murdered a giant super spider. I deserve to get good stuff. Of course, it's kind of a big challenge. It's a very big challenge. Having this ghost on my heels already. Wish I had been able to deal with the shopkeepers before. Well, that was dumb. Why did I come down here? Now I need a rope to get back up and grab my shotgun. Absolutely idiotic. But hey, we did throw Jake at his face. That has to count for something. Feels good to use the flesh of my allies. Somehow Jake's still alive. I think we're going to pass on those sapphires. Don't make no sense. There's something in there? Nah. It doesn't really make much sense to sacrifice, to go so far on my way. Or just 2 sapphires. I'm pretty sure I can get the sapphire right here ghosted. It's not too much of a challenge. And then just jump over. Agreed to kill me before, though. Then we'll just go this way. Get this other gem. And we'll just forget about the one that's in there. It's just the way we must do it. Don't drop down there. That would be bad. This has to be the last step in this idiotic endeavor. We could have also had the point of health from the damsel. We just completely screwed that up. Threw Jake in there to fight to the death. He just ran around screaming like the piece of garbage that he is. Might as well see if we can ghost that. Absolutely not. We're good to go. It was a very involved level that made me a little mad. But hey, we survived. We got the money. We got the shotgun. We're good to go. Everything's fine so far. I'm a little paranoid about unknown arrows just flying into my face from off screen. This is a very upsetting circumstance right here. Thank you, Cobra, for making my life a little bit easier. I actually can't wait for the Cobra to kill it, which will be a freaking nightmare. I should be damaged right now, but managing to... This is stupid. Somehow managed to do all the damage without suffering the horrendous consequences. This is terrible, and I'm very intimidated. Alright. Don't panic. It's all good. There you are. And that should trigger, yeah. Too bad all these gems really want to jump into my face, but managing to avoid them. There's another. One more. Evil spider. Come on, jump. Jump, scumbag. Yeah. Oh, yeah, look at all that. Oh, son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Oh, that was terrible. Feeling pretty bad about that. That's a very tall area. We should be able to get into. No, you can't. Unless you jump into the spider. You just happen to go low enough. I don't think that's even possible. So just throw a rope up there. Hopefully it's not my last rope because this contains ropes. There you are. Preternatural, man. I have powers. This is taking forever. It's taking so long to get through all this nonsense. Let's see what we can get through all this silly endeavors, and hey, it's a shop with an open entrance. Never a murder. Was so damn straightforward. Very happy about this murder. Looking for that key. Hopefully it's not in there with the cobra or with the area over there. Yeah, there's the key. I'll have to go and work real hard at it. Pretty annoying situation with the ghost. This guy's gonna be an annoyance as well. The ghost's already here. There we are. I could have gone either way, huh? It could have been really bad. I don't think I can reach. I don't think I can reach that spot. Pretty infuriating. We do get Franklin tossed into the exit. Hopefully there's no Cali Alta that will make me feel bad about being a good Samaritan here. Alright. We'll get some sweet key to go into that chest. Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. We are ghosting a massive nest of spiders. So let's see if we can get that done as well. Completely forgot that was a thing in this level. But of course not going to neglect it. That will be insanity. So much cash up there. Must have it. I would like to go into that corner. What is there? Not even worth it. That's triggered. No need to be weird about it. Thankfully we killed all these monsters, so it's not going to bite me in the butt to have a spider throw me into the ghost. And we should be able to just go around it, go in here, and get all this sweet loot ghosted. Hell yeah! And now I can even see inside that area. There's 2 gems. Might be worth getting in there, but probably not. It's probably not worth it. Oh, I can't get out of here, huh? I guess I'll just rope. Alternative is working in really tight spaces around the ghost. Could have shotgun jumped over it in like this, something like that, but that would have been pretty challenging. Already made the horrendous mistake before of attempting that and getting murdered in the daily challenge as a result. I think we're just going to leave. I don't think there's anything left to do. There might be a little bit more money if I really try really hard to go into this area over there, but that's my thoughts on the matter. Alright, let's see if we get an early black market. Not commit suicide in the stupidest way possible. Kind of my standard way of operation. Commit suicide in the stupidest way possible. Today featuring the ghost. Today featuring a monkey. Today featuring an orange frog. And waiting too long on that timer. You never know where you're gonna get. All the guarantee that I got for you is it's going to be stupid. Alright, there's no exit here, but there's a Kali altar. And bombs down there, so I don't feel bad spending 1 getting into Kali's resting place. Kind of a really remote cubbyhole here, Kali. You're playing hard to get, I know. This is kind of dumb, but I'm doing it anyway. Because 1 bomb for 3 gems. It's my jam. Very annoying that I'll have to use another rope to get up there. This man deserves death, and I'm going to give it to him. In the form of the most straightforward murder you could have ever conceived. Very happy to find more gold, more gems. Totally worth getting in there. Especially now that I have a decent amount of bombs. May even create a shortcut here. That's not gonna work. I wanted to save the vine. It did work. Nice. Nice. Excellent. Unfortunately, getting corpses up there was going to be kind of a challenge. but it's still doable. Alright, this fella is kind of a piece of garbage. Alright, wanna stay there, friend? Wanna stay there and not shoot me? What is even this man? Are you insane? The incredible dodging machine of Shopkeeper Man. Wow. What a guy. What a guy. He was unreal. The skill on that man. Son of a bitch. I just rescued a person instead of sacrificing them to the Dark Goddess. Alright, let's see if we can at least maybe get enough shopkeepers here to get this done. I need a shotgun to get up there. Pretty upsetting. We're just going to rope because we are going to make this trip quite a few times. Thankfully we got the climbing gloves. Extremely useful. Like pretty much vital for this entire thing. No, they don't want to pick that up. That's a waste of a bomb. But hey, aren't you used? That might be the most uttered sentence I have on record doing these daily challenges. Oops, they didn't want to pick that up. Oops, I picked it up, didn't mean to. We're all used to such foolishness. I don't want to pick up this shotgun, I want to pick up this man. Just grab him by the groin, get him to Callie's altar. She will be ever so happy to embrace him into her chamber of eternal torture. Oh, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And now, grab one more dude for a wonderful, wonderful present. I don't even know what's up there. Maybe there's something to be ghosted. Hey, got a cape out of my troubles? Give me a scorpion. No scorpion for me. We can just go above. Up there's a gem. It's kind of hard to get in there. I don't want to use my last rope, obviously. So we might just ignore that entire area. Let's see. Maybe with a shotgun I can get back up. It's kind of challenging. Oh, you don't need a shotgun at all. You do need a bomb. There's an emerald. Meh. Not interested. Too much work. Grab that shotgun, get to the exit. We already went through all this nonsense. There's that ruby there. Now I have a cape. So I think, indeed, we can just ghost this ruby. Wait a little bit for this ghost to get the ruby. I'm concentrating a lot on gameplay. I'm pretty sure that it's obvious by now. I need to redeem myself. I need to make it to the ice caves. I need to make some money in this run. And if it's a good seed... Oh, it's not good. Let me just give myself plenty of time to grab that. What does it matter? A few more minutes. A few more minutes. Really, always super hard to hit those piranhas with the shotgun. It's bizarre the way that the hitbox works. Bizarre. Yeah, there's just no reason to go in there. Those should be pretty close. Okay. We're pretty much good to go. Oh, yeah. Give me that thing. Oopla. A pot down there could use it, but that's my thoughts on the matter. Let's just keep on going. Next level of the jungle. Give me an idol. I mean, an idol too. And indeed you did give me an idol. But I was asking for... Give me an entrance to the City of Gold. The City of Gold, the Black Market. Getting ahead of myself. Entrance to the Black Market. Give me a store. Give me a vault. All the things that I want and that I deserve. For I am Paco Spelunky, plunderer of riches. Pirate of butts. I shall not be denied. Here's a person at the bottom of this pit. I think he deserves a Tiki Man onto the head. Well, unfortunately he went that way, but pretty sure he will get tikied eventually. We don't need to worry too much about that man. This level though, this level is total garbage. I really hate how closed up it is. We're gonna have to spend bombs to get places. And we will. Because there's a very high chance of getting the black market somewhere around here. That's the entrance. We were already there by the piranha. Very unlikely it's over there by Major Stupid. Should not have done that, but it actually worked out because it opens the shortcut there. 2 bombs, 2 gems, I'll get them. And it's pretty unlikely it's going to be down there. But I think we have to spend that bomb. Make sure there's no black market down here. Makes sense to me anyway. Give me a gem. No gems available. Give me some money right here. Alright. Gotta deal with this shopkeeper. I am pretty surprised that he has not been murdered by action of Tiki Trap. Pretty surprising indeed. Oh, Callie is also there. Major Stupid might be a thing that I want to do. I don't think so, though. Wait, so let's deal with this guy before the ghost shows up. But then I realized there's no way back up. That is super annoying. Okay, we need the ghost to come from this side to get those gems right there. That is super infuriating, this entire place. Thought for sure that Ticket Trap would totally destroy him. He will get stuck in there. But no. No such luck. Maybe while we stare, he will just get Ticket Trapped. I think eventually, it's a matter of time, that he will get murdered. It just takes forever. So what we're going to do is just gather corpses and throw them down there. I don't think there's a reason to go all the way back up there, and in fact I will not, regardless of reasons, because I don't have any ropes left. Only got one. Gotta treasure it. Treasure it like it's my last son, after every last one of them die of dysentery. Dysentery. Yeah, dysentery. That's the way you say that word. There you go. Alright. Nothing to be attained by going up there. So we're just throwing corpses down there so we can bestow them upon Kali's altar. And she can maybe bless me. They're wonderful gifts. Mr. Shopkeeper, you're kind of an annoying pain in my anus. And I think you deserve the almost horrendous death. But the thing is, I cannot go down there before finishing up all my business. Maybe even put a bomb here. Might be the way to go. Put a bomb here, create a shortcut. Also get that emerald. Why the hell not? Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright. So now we have a way back up, I think, with a shotgun jump. I'll verify. Trust by verify. Oh, he's dead. Sweet deal. That's very, very pleasing to me. To know of the death of my enemies, of my rivals. They deserve all the bad things that happened to them. For they did not give me the things that I wanted immediately. And thus, they are absolutely deserving of the worst things. Very happy to see that Kali's altar is a perfect vine atop of Kali's altar. Makes me able to traverse the entirety of this place, and in fact we kind of want to use it to get the ghost as far away as possible, so we have some time to maneuver. 2 bombs to get to Major Stupid, huh? Actually no, it's just 1, so let's do it. I mean, it's a guaranteed Kapala. This is a bad idea. Let's take it easy. Get the hell away from there. Not get trapped by the ghost again. That'll be ultra humiliation. Getting trapped by the ghost. Actually, now that I'm looking at the corpses, I don't think we needed them. I don't think we needed Major Stupid. We were going to have enough flesh to get the Kapala. We'll see. We'll see, but I don't think we'll need it. Major Stupid can be peaceful in his wonderful place. Oh, yeah, we do need Major Stupid. Alright. I've been proven wrong. We'll go for it, at least within we didn't waste the bomb that we spent freeing him. Let's go all the way in there. Very annoying set of spikes right there. Very unnerving. Alright. Give me that sweet, sweet goblet full of blood pellets. Through. Alright. Whew. No black market yet. I am about 99.97% certain it's not in this level. I mean, we have not come across it yet. There should be a vault in this one. And the black market. Does this look similar to you? The same circumstances before. We get that Kapala. We get into this place. We get resources and blah, blah, blah. There's the black market right there. Let's get the hell away from it. That explosion. Again, another situation where the black market is very easy to find. Again with the idol. That was extremely close. Oh, that was not what I intended. Only one rope. I think we should be able to jump across. I think this jump is 100% possible. It's just a matter of getting there. Hey, we did the ultra stupid jump. You guys check that out. Oh, some sweet, sweet jumping abilities right there. Maybe we can use this frog. I guess we'll just use it to break into that area down there. I don't know why I grabbed that ruby. It was beautiful, shiny, and red. Any kind of big, shiny, and red knobs, I always just grab it in my hand. I want to stroke it real hard. Okay. Okay, I wanted this bat to suffer through action of corpse throwing. I don't know why I put them on top of the spikes of all places, but that's what I did. Mad shopkeeper already, huh? What was the deal down there? I wonder why he's mad. I haven't done anything to you, you weirdo. There you, sir. There's no vault either, so that means that no vault spawned. No vault spawned in the mines. That makes pretty garbage. Pretty garbage. Was there a vault? And I'm completely forgetting. There might have been a vault, and I already forgot it. But if there wasn't a vault, this is a very, very bad jungle seed. Money over there. Let's take care of this man. Shotgun jump will not put me up here. So is there money to be made down there? Because if there's not, we're just ignoring the existence of that entire tier down there. Which I don't think there is anything worthwhile. Yeah, man, not even gems in the walls, nothing. So we're just going to get that sapphire ghosted there. There was a gem somewhere else that I cannot remember. And we're good to go. Let's not get trapped by the ghost. It will be beautiful, poetic. It's like bookends kind of approach. Not really writing a book here, so... Not trying to tell a story, I'm just trying to survive, get money. Weird things that happen in the middle are all just a bonus. Like when you hitchhike, and that strange person with the one eye and the drunken daughter in the back seat tells you just go with the flow when they stop for the time for the rest. Everything that happens, everything freaky that happens at that moment, it's all just a bonus. And that's the story of how I got syphilis. Let's get that emerald ghosted. And now we're good to go. Feels good to be Paco Spelunky today. That's a real hero. Real struggles. Just let me out of here before the ghost comes. I'm not ready for that white splooge. Okay, we can do this. There we go. Not ready to be having a ghost coming all over my body. That ectoplasm is really hard to get out of your clothes. Getting through that black market entrance, very happy to make it this far. Already we get mad shopkeepers. They are always so violent and vile. I believe this will be fine to do. Just stand here, wait, And off they go. Lining down on lemmings to their death. Very garbage. Very garbage black market. We do get a Mattock though. All is forgiven. And of course the jetpack. It will not hurt to have that jetpack. Just take it easy. Take it easy, man. Take it easy. There's no need to be rushing. To be right next to those maniacs. Let's go all the way through here. It is possible he's jumped out of there. So let's keep a close watch. Alright, good stuff. Nice. Nice. Oh, there you go. Get wrecked. Feels good. Love the throwing corpses at the black market area. Favorite stop. Favorite thing to do. Got that Ankh. Feels good. Got a Mattock. I'm going to put a bomb here though. Because one bomb for 2 gems. And here's the culprit. Here's the guy that got them loose on my tail. Very fast black market. Very happy about it. Super duper efficient. Murder of the shopkeepers. Let's not be foolish. Sometimes the music stops, but the shopkeepers are still going. So, you know, you gotta watch out. You gotta watch out for all the nonsense. 29 bombs, which means still not using them for single gems. Let's go grab that Mattock and get to town. Yeah. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Going to get lots of money here, and this is going to be a pretty damn busy. We can treat this as the time for the Ice Caves rant. You know what? We're going to dig through this. Get that sweet, sweet deal. I mean, it's not like I have a rant prepared. I got nothing. I just have a memory that I don't think I've shared with anybody. Because it's extremely embarrassing. It's probably the most embarrassing part of my teenage years. And it's something that I often forget it even happened. It is really weird to even think about. Like, where was my mindset? I think I want the bomb there, maybe. What the hell was my mindset? What the hell was that mindset to abuse all those children? No, I meant my mindset too. It was, you see, when I was maybe, yes, that's how it started. I'm like, how did it start? How did this story start? Final Fantasy VIII. That's how the story started. Final Fantasy VIII. It was my obsession. I forget. It was when it came out on PC. I must have been maybe 14, 15, maybe older. It was around that age. Like, you're a teenager. You have no idea what you're doing, but you think that you know everything and you're super cool. That kind of person. I was super into Final Fantasy VIII. I got so obsessed with it. So much so that I went online to look for fan fiction. And at the time, I was not even aware fan fiction was a thing. Final Fantasy VIII introduced me to the concept of fan fiction. I did not know it was the thing that people did to write stories based on established property. I just did not even fathom the idea. And you might think, wow, sweet summer child, you were a blessed creature to not know about fan fiction, not even aware of your blessing. I must agree. But that is what introduced me to it, and it was, I forget exactly what drove me to first see it. I would like to remember. What was it that first drove me to check it out? I think it was just the forum. Did the forum come first, or did the fan fiction come first? I think the fan fiction came first. It was something about like, one of the side characters, Selfie. The Train to Balam. That was the name of it. The Train to Balam. And that's how I got into it. And then I went into other fan fiction that was more like sequels and stuff. And at the time I was like, this is like the actual sequel to the game. I was so into it. And of course, not knowing what the hell fan fiction was supposed to be, I just treated it like this is the continuation of the game. That's amazing. I was super into it. And it was all in English. And at the time I didn't know a whole lot. Like, I knew enough English to understand it, but I was not cognizant enough of the mistakes and the problems with it. So, you know, I didn't notice anything at all in the quality department before you say, holy crap, you were into fan fiction. You're a... How can you possibly get through the horrendous quality of most of 90%, 99% of... You know what? I will go on a limb. I will say, there's some fan fiction out there that it truly is a thing of beauty. Of course, it's like finding a pearl at the bottom of a sewage tunnel. You have to really wade through a lot of human waste to be able to find that really good stuff. But later on, when I got into the entire Life is Strange fanfiction scene, which I am already feeling like, yeesh. I don't know, man. That was a strange moment in my life. Maybe I think that it's just the experience of Life is Strange 2, which I have not played, but I've seen enough to know that it's going to irritate the bejesus out of me. Life is Strange 2. It looks like utter trash. I am pretty salty about it. I am like retrospectively reevaluating Life is Strange 1. But anyway, not to say that Life is Strange 1 was a masterpiece or anything, but I was really into it. I really got into it. There's no denying that. Oh boy. Anyway, I'm going in tangents here. Back to Final Fantasy VIII. And all that nonsense that I got into. I mean, there's nothing violent or weird. There's some weird stuff, but nothing embarrassingly sexual. It's just a personal shame of mine of the way I behaved and the way I don't know. It's weird. You can be the judge when I get to the end of the story. And it's mostly just, you know, typical teenage stuff and pretty mild at that. But anyway, it really got into it, right? Really got into that fan fiction, saw it as the continuation of the game, and ended up, because of a linking one of those fan fiction to... Oh, look, it's a ship with a jetpack in it that we no longer need. Ended up going to forums where the people that have written it hung out, and of course I joined it, and I was a regular in this place. By the way, we don't need this pickaxe for anything right now, because mines, eventually when we have spent all the mines, we'll move on to using the mattock. We don't want that to happen. Grab this mine. Let's just activate that. Sweet deal. Anyway, so I say, went and joined this. Whoa! Joined the forum. Oh boy! No! Stupid purple crap. Totally threw me off for a loop. I panicked so hard. I was so ready to maximize my money. And now I don't care. Now I don't give a damn. We're going to get this guy out of there. We're going to shoot him in the freaking face with his ice beam. And he's going to get wrecked. Uh-oh. Oh, you saw it coming. Join this community of fanfiction. I'm not letting go of this story, bitch. And anyway, it just got kind of complicated with these people. It was weird. Like, got really into some internet friendships, and we got a little kind of close, and I wanted to go visit them in London and stuff, and I even talked to my parents, maybe go to London to visit these people. But of course, I wouldn't have made it was to visit these people. It's just to spend a summer there and to learn the language and all that stuff. I framed it as an adventure to learn the English, which my parents were not terribly averse about, but they knew I had some kind of something going on, and it was like purely platonic from everybody else's side. But of course, being a teenager, I just, made a mountain out of this molehill of this online relationship. Still remember her name. I don't even want to even mention it because you crazies might might look up that nickname and harass her somehow. So I'm going to mention it, but I still remember her nickname. But that was like after, like it was way after. There was a whole bunch of interpersonal stuff. Like the author of the Train to, oh jeez, I already said the name of the fan fiction. So now you can trace it all. You can trace it all. The author of the fan fiction I got into, she got involved with this guy in the forums. They were boyfriend and girlfriend, and then the guy cheated on her with another person in that forum. They were all living in London. In London, or somewhere in England. Yeah, I remember them actually taking trains to visit each other and stuff. So they were in England and they all talked to one another and stuff. So this guy, he was kind of a play, and he was with these girls, and the girl that he cheated with, that was the girl I was into. But then they got into that relationship and everything fell apart. In the middle of that, she also hooked me up with a blog, and I wrote a blog based like center around wolves. The name of the blog was Howl. There's no way you could possibly find this because it's all obliterated by now. So that much I can totally say. And this was also while writing my own Final Fantasy VIII fan fiction, which is just complete trash. I've gone and reread it because I still have the files. Like, wow. It's just flooring. It's flooring to read that stuff now. But anyway, I'm not even blaming my younger self for that, because I was learning the language. So it was a good exercise in learning English. So not even salty or mad about that. Not even putting my younger self down for that. I do put my younger self down for all the nonsense that surrounded all that stuff. Because before that, I was rewriting Final Fantasy VIII in Spanish. Please don't judge me. I was what, 14? Rewriting Final Fantasy VIII in Spanish, like novelization. It's a typical thing in fan fiction. Many will do a novelization of the game. It's always cringy as hell. But I was writing in Spanish, and this girl, she wrote on her bio that she knew Spanish. Oh, I cannot do that. So I took it upon myself to post it in her forums, the Spanish fan fiction, and asking her for critiques and stuff. And she just kind of just pretended to know what she was reading, but she didn't know a freaking clue. She had no idea what I was saying. So and I would not. That's right. I didn't post it. I would send it directly to her and expect her to post it. And I will get mad inside of myself, not at her, because I was not that creepy. I didn't send her angry emails saying, "Hey, you're not posting my Spanish fan fiction that I want you to post." But I was mad internally. She wouldn't post it, so I went in there, and that's when I created the account. I went in there and posted it. On my own, in Spanish. Made no sense whatsoever. It was a purely English-speaking language place. And people were just confused. Like, what the hell is this? It's funny, man. It's funny stuff. I'm glad that I can laugh about it. It was really serious at the time. It was a very serious business at the time. I was extremely proud of it. Let me see if I can do a murder upon this thing. Please, death upon you. You scumbag. You filth master. You gross piece of garbage. Put a bomb there as well. See this man jump down into the abyss. We're still ghosting. We're still doing things. I'm ready. I'm ready to... Oh, jeez. How are you not dead? How are you not jumping? He's still dancing around. He's still doing things. Foolishness. This is foolishness. Anyway. That's right. Yeah, okay. So I was running this blog, and I was just so full of shit. And that is the main reason why I find it embarrassing. Because so far, it all sounds like, yeah, typical teenager stuff. It's cringy, but nothing out of the ordinary, right? I was running this blog all the time. Just making daily posts, and then it will be weekly posts because, you always get sick of writing blogs. At least I do. I really don't like it. So eventually I just get really sick of it and I neglect it. But anyway, I made it all about wolves because, man, wolves are really cool. In my mind, I was like, if I am into wolves, that makes me look really cool. I have no interest in wolves, mind you. I have no interest whatsoever in any kind of wolf kind of thing. And this was before I knew furries were a disgusting subsection of the internet filth. If you're a furry, you're filthy and you deserve to be put down. That's only half joking. I've been not corrupted by, but educated by Mr. Medicare on the filth that is the bad side. I know that there's furries that are 100% harmless, and most I am sure they are, but there's a subsection that are just absolute garbage people in the most literal way possible. They are just taking up space and just being malicious members of society. And I am talking about, animal abuse and mutilation and necrophilia. It's some really, really nasty garbage. If you are remotely interested in it, just Google Mr. Medicare. This is not for all ages content. If you're below 18 or you want to pretend like you give a damn about that, you should never check this out. It's absolute traumatizing content. You should not go for it if you're not an adult capable of making adult choices with how they spend their time. You know what? This emerald is too much challenge. We're just going to grab it. So I got into a giant tangent here. Yes, wolves. They were so cool in my mind. If I am into wolves, I'm a really cool guy. So I'm going to learn a bunch of things about wolves and pretend that I am really into the wolves. So that's exactly what I did. And nobody ever called me out on my bullshit because nobody gave a damn. So it's just all these pawning up lies. For some reason, I created a sister. I have a sister. I don't have a sister. I've never had a sister. Oh, I was extremely close to my sister. We were like just freaking nail and flesh. That's how close we were. Nail and flesh. And I would have stories about her. I would have poetry. And all kinds of really, really cringeworthy stuff. Just all complete fabrications. Until I got so sick of the entire thing. And, this was after that girl had, quote, cheated on me. It wasn't like that. It was more like, it was obvious that I had zero chance because she was pursuing this other dude that had cheated on somebody else in that form, like I already mentioned. So it was very obvious. Yeah, there's no chance this woman has any interest in me whatsoever. I say woman, but she was like a 15-year-old girl. And I was also 15. I was not a perv. I'm not talking about last year when I had contact with all those prepubescent girls. And oh boy. And we went to the basement and they never returned. I was so sick of the entire scene. I was like, I'm sick of it. I'm going to pretend my sister died in a car accident. And I'm going to be super emo about it. And that's how I'm going to go. I'm going to make this extremely emo post. And then I'm not going to touch it ever again. That's just going to be my disappearance from this entire scene. Because I kind of realized it was stupid. I realized it was just not something I should be even involved in. But I did not realize that, maybe just walk away. No, I had to create this story in which my sister died. I even had the, good old MSN Messenger and IOL. Is IRL? AOL. IRL from AOL. I think that was it's not IRQ. It's the messenger system that was kind of in competition with MSN Messenger. I think it was IRL. At the time, of course, I had no idea what IRL stood for. It's just IRL, the program. Whoa. IRL, the program I use to communicate with these idiots that believe everything I say. I was so full of shit, man. I was so absolutely disgustingly full of shit. So I did that, and the girl was just horrified, and I never responded to anything again, and that was it. That was the entirety of it. And every time it comes into my mind, it's one of the things that I never really think about until I do, and then it's like, oh, geez, I did that. And I have a cringe attack for like 5 freaking minutes, and then I completely forget about it again. And now it's recorded in posterity for you guys to make fun of me forever and ever till the end of time. Thankfully, though, I'm now a grown-ass man, and I don't give a damn about all that foolish things that I did as a teenager. It's just, you're a teenager, you're a moron. That is why I tell, it's really hard to... Sometimes, for some reason, I get asked for advice. And if you're a teenager and you're in a situation that sounds like it's dire, but I know it's not, you can always tell. Like, you can tell somebody that's, in an abusive home and you're having a really, really actual trouble. I'm not going to be flippant about it. Sometimes, though, it's a situation where it's like, you're 16. Just stick with it, and you'll grow up, and you'll look back and look at the situation and be like, oh yeah, that was really dumb. It's really hard for me not to be patronizing about it, because that's what you get all the time as a teenager, and that is absolutely 100% counterproductive, right? Because we have found a caveman. Because when you are patronizing to a teenager, you have an exactly 0% chance of reaching them on an intellectual level. They're just going to scoff and just completely dismiss your opinion. So you have to be cool about it. You have to kind of pretend like you think it's a big deal, but maybe insert this in their minds, the idea of just put up with it. Just put up with it. You'll leave school. You'll completely leave your current environment, and it will not matter anymore. Not to say that the teenage years are not rife with strife. Believe me. Actually, not anymore. Yeah, I do sometimes. I still do sometimes. Dream about high school. I still dream about high school. And it's always something stressful. It's not like, I'm dying. But it's always something like, I'm in class and the usual stuff of being prepared for the test. It's usually interpersonal, though. It's usually just with relationships and all the stuff that happened when I was in high school. Why am I even trying so hard to ghost, man? I have no idea. I don't know why I'm here. I don't know why I'm still here. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to make money. Almost at 700,000. It was not a great seed. It was an okay seed. Only an okay seed. I'm going to wait for this filthy monster to do that, so I can just jump over it. Do some sweet, sweet moves. So it's not like it's not going to be a factor in your life, the entire high school thing, because I still think about it, I still dream about it, and I still feel bad about some of the things that happened. So, getting high school right is not a trivial and not something that you can just dismiss, in the sense of, you know what? Doing well in high school, it will save you a lot of trauma later on. Not trauma as in, PTSD, but trauma as in just annoyance. I think that's the best way to put it. It will save you a lot of annoyance later on, having to deal with the silly things that happen. I can just put you through the exit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, brothers? Do let me know. In fact, this is something I'm curious about. This is not a vacuous call to action just to get more comments on the comment section. This is sincere. I'm not monetized. I mean, I do want the channel to grow, but I really don't care that much about the algorithm. I'm pleasing the YouTube gods. So I'm not calling to action just for the sake of, look at all the numbers of comments that I got. I am getting engagement. No, I am genuinely curious as a human being. Do you still have thoughts and dreams and, answer all of these. Answer all of these, please. Do you still have thoughts and dreams and wish I had done something different about high school? Or, school in general? If you're grown up. If you're in the middle of it, everybody tells you it's not a big deal. It's kind of a big deal. I know I'm contradicting myself right now. I just got done telling you that you'll grow out of it, but you really won't. It's all really important. It's all really a big deal. And if you don't get it right, you'll regret for the rest of your life. These are all true facts. Nothing is exaggerated right now. I'm exaggerating a little bit. I'm exaggerating a little bit for comedic effect. And I think I can be forgiven for that. Because this is ultimately a comedy channel where I come to entertain you. And I don't have any problem lying by saying all kinds of foolish things just to maybe get a chuckle out of you, or maybe get a little bit of an outraged eyebrow raise. That is my ultimate goal, to get an eyebrow raise out of you. Like, what he's saying is kind of tickling my gonads. What was the metaphor to keep it in that? Tickle my almonds, got my almonds going. That's the expression. I keep going into tangents and then completely foregoing the other trains of thought that I keep having. High school misdeeds, man. That was another thing. In fact, I'm pretty sure I told this story before. It's a pretty long, complicated story, which is basically my experience in high school. My last 2 years in high school were extremely eventful. Like, for the entirety of my schooling, it was extremely uneventful. Of course, things happened, and there was interpersonal drama, but the last 2 years, 16 years old, 18 years old, 16 to 18, more or less, it was so out of the blue, completely different to the rest of my experience. Because I got close to somebody that was female. And I'm not saying I had a girlfriend. Never happened. Never happened. My current wife, as opposed to all the other wives that I've had, my current wife is the only person I've ever been with in a boyfriend-girlfriend situation. It's another giant story all of its own that I've already told as well. It's just basically, we met online and a lot of stuff happened. But that last year, man, the last 2 years, it was just dumb. The amount of interpersonal stuff that, I would say, it definitely interfered with my grades too. I was a pretty much a straight 8 student, but I failed a class in that because of all the obsessions that I had with this girl, the relationship with this dude that I kind of betrayed, but he also betrayed me. It was all really, really kind of ugly. I did not like it. I did not like it in the sense that I did not like how I was treated. I did not like how I behaved for other people. I'm not proud of my actions, not pleased with the actions of other people that I trusted. But that's high school stuff for you. The emotions are all-time high. Stakes are an all-time high. At least up until that moment, Just murder that guy. Some really high stakes. I love to have with potatoes. What's it? Well, explosions. Explosions can destroy your life in Spelunky with the blink of an eye. No, I deny you. Well, I did not deny that one, and now we are fried. I denied the wonderful bomb, and I was like, yeah, I'm the most badass Spelunky player of all time. Nothing can hurt me now. Look at this alien beam. I can whip it too. Check it out. It did not work out that way. Anyway, I was pretty much done with that story. I hope that you enjoy yourself. Let's see the. I'm only on level 3 because position 3 on the 24th because the daily just rolled in. So there's no good scores just yet. Blackfly 345. You're terrible. Can you not even make $1 million? Get into 5-4. Shame on you, Blackfly 345. I'm going to add you as a friend on Steam, and I'm going to berate you just to say, lol, 1124 daily challenge. You got to hell, but you didn't even make $1 million. Lol, loser, block. That's going to be your experience, Blackfly 345. This explains what happened, because it already happened when you watch this. This will explain what happened to you. I hope that you have a good time. I'll see you in the next one, where I will tell even more foolish stories of foolishness. Goodbye.